Welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. I'm Rhapsody. We've got 260 gold. That's definitely enough to at least get into the arena once, but hey, hopefully we earn enough gold to get into the arena twice today. If not, I'll probably just play a few ranked games and see if I can get back in. It's time to begin an arena run. I think I need to make up for my previous rogue performances.
What?
As much as I hate to do it, I feel like it's necessary. Sunwalker or SI7 agent? I think the SI7 agent is better. Am I correct, though? If only there was some way to find out. If only there was a website. Kind of like arenavalue.com. Let's make sure it's doing it correctly. Awesome. We'll pick Rogue. I wasn't going to use Arena Value, but the first choice that it gave me was SI7 Agent versus the Sunwalker, and I basically crumbled. Agent? Oh, it is the Agent! Ah, I should have trusted my instincts. We'll pick the Agent. This is interesting. It's a secret keeper, so I'll put the ones that I think are going to have the least value on the left, upwards. Secret keeper versus a injured blade master versus a wild pyromancer. Oh wow, it tells me the blade master is better. I'm actually going to choose the pyromancer, and I believe I'm going to be choosing the pyromancer because with backstab, fan of knives, and spells like that, you'll be able to clear the board much better with it. So, Murloc Raider versus Fan of Knives and Backstab. Hey, weren't we just talking about those cards? Yes, we were. Backstab. So now Backstab does 3 damage to the main target and it cleaves. Problem, guys. We've run into a problem. We've been offered the Wisp, the Goldshire... Wow, the Coldshire? The Gold. There we go. Goldshire Footman, and the Shield Bearer. Footman. Apparently, I am so frustrated to have had that, but this is actually really interesting. Tauren Warrior versus Wolf Rider versus Sprint. I think Sprint is actually in with a chance here. Yeah, it is. Awesome. It's for a bit of a sustain in the late game. Oh man, it's offering me cards where I know that there's only one correct decision. So here's the Light Warden, then the Alarmo Bot. Oh man, I fucked up the order of those. Such a shame. And then Headcrack. It's Headcrack. I hate for it to be Headcrack, but it is Headcrack. Now, the value of these, I think it might be Sap first. And then Frostwolf Warlord. And finally, Deadly Poison. I think Deadly Poison is also really good for me because I do have a Wild Pyromancer. And I do have Headcrack. So I have an easy combo opener for Headcrack. And I also have a Wild Pyromancer doing 1 damage to everyone when I do that. I have Backstab, and I have Headcrack, so I have 2 sources of spell damage. It's offering me a Razorfen Hunter, an Abusive... I may have the wrong order with the Abusive Sergeant and Razorfen. Yeah, I was right. I was wrong, I mean. And then Archmage, which I believe is going to be the choice it tells me to get. No! Well, I am weak on the early game. I can build the late game whenever I want. Yep. Razorfen. I'll trust you. This is interesting. Stormwind Champion is going to be my first listing here. And then the Fairy Dragon. And then Dark Iron's Wharf. Did I get it correct? I did! Yay! Go me! Ooh. So I like how this is going. Questing Adventurer, pretty good card. Violet Teacher, also a pretty good card. And then the Argent Commander, a really good card. Yes, that's the one we're going to be going with. I don't like any of these options. Raid Leader first, and then River Croc, and then Ironbeak Owl, and I think I'm going to get that just for the silence. Yep. Ooh. It's definitely Conceal first, and then Deadly Poison. Wait. Yeah, that Deadly Poison in the second slot, so what could be here? It's no other than the Defias Ringleader. This is our town, scrub. Yeah, get out of here. Defias Ringleader. Literally the worst person to ever live. Full stop. Right, so now we have the choice between Shadow Step. Man, if I get offered a Leroy later, I'm gonna be pretty oh wait, actually it's Raid Leader first, and then Shadow Step. I'm gonna be pretty annoyed if I pass up this Shadow Step and I get Leroy later. Assassin's Blade. Now, we already have a Deadly Poison, so that could be a 5 damage 4 strike. That can be 2 Arcanite Reapers. I just can't pass up that value, guys. Ha ha ha! Yes! Mogushan! I don't like Mogushan. Booty Bay. I don't like Booty Bay. Deadly Poison. Yes, all day. Thank you very much. This is interesting. Conceal. Probably not. Stormwind Champion. This is a very good card. And Cold Blood. The reason I put Cold Blood at the very top is because I do have an Argent Commander who I can make him an 8-2 and charge into them, but, you know, it's probably a more solid pick to get the Stormwind Champion, as the arena value website is telling me. Oh, you're not gonna believe it. Tauren Warrior versus the Acolyte of Pain, which is a really good card. And it's a Deadly Poison again. It's another Deadly Poison. Oh my god, there we go. It's telling me the Deadly Poison is only worth 51. I'm telling it, no, the Deadly Poison is worth way more than that. Elven Archer versus the Cutal Master. And Sprint. I did put Sprint above the... Oh wow, it's telling me Sprint is horrible. Well, take the Cult Master, I'll trust you. This is a hard decision, actually, right here. Venture Co at the very bottom, because then I have a Chillwind Yeti and Defias. Man, I am lacking solid 4s. God fucking damn it, I hate to have to do this. But I love to have to do this. Oh god. Kobold Geomancer in the first slot. Right, there we go. Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi, there we go. In the second slot, there we go. Assassin's Blade in the third slot, there we go. We pick the Assassin's Blade. We have 3 Deadly Poisons. Ooh. This is weird. I think Patient Assassin is the worst of these. Molten Giant is the second worst. Oh, no, it's not. But then Faceless Manipulator, which we're going to be pick. We are going to be pick. Yeah, no, we're going to be pick them, apparently, so... Now, Dread Corsair is probably here at the bottom. Jungle Panther is probably just a little higher than that. And then Defias again. Now, I really would be interested in picking up the Dread Corsair, because we are going to have Deadly Poisons, so we can cast it Dread Corsair for almost free. And we do have the Assassin's Blades, so he's almost a free taunt. But we are lacking in the early game, so we're going to get the Defias. Oh my god! This game is absurd! Tauren Warrior versus a Dire Wolf Alpha And another Defias ringleader. Crazy. Absolute insane. Oh, I don't like this at all. Wisp versus... I've only got 8 more selections to make. Silverback Patriarch and a Sinister Strike. Silverback Patriarch it is. I really don't want to have to do that, but apparently I do. Thrallmar Farseer is definitely the least valuable of these. Then the Frostwolf Warlord. And then Eviscerate. It's telling me no on the Eviscerate. I am weak on my 5s. I'll trust it. I'll have to be using my weapon to do all the damage. This is going to be South Sea Deckhand. So I can tell at this point that it was trying to offer me a weapons deck. And I picked up on a lot of that. Because it's actually pretty good. And then Fan of Knives. Fan of Knives, probably. Yep, definitely Fan of Knives. With the Wild Pyromancer out, a Fan of Knives is 2 damage to all. 2 damage to all opposing minions, 1 damage to all of mine. It's offering me a Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker. A Wisp. I'm not putting them in order for this one, because I'm just telling you Spellbreaker is the best one here. There we go. And we just did that in the previous one as well. Almost that same selection. Right, so I have 4 more decisions to make. It's offering me Headcrack, which is probably the least valuable of these. Crazed Alk. And then the Emperor Cobra. So it's probably Emperor Cobra if I had to guess. Yes, it is! Awesome! And it fits pretty well into our curve as well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Least of these is definitely the Grimscale Oracle. Versus, apparently, Eviscerate isn't amazing, so, you know, fuck me. And Backstab. Yep. Now, the only reason we're getting Backstab here over the Eviscerate is because the Defias Ringleader, we have 3 of them. We need early triggers for them. That's going to be really important to our game here. So, Shadow Step is probably the least valuable of these. Followed by the Stormpike Commando. And then the Stranglethorn Tiger. Yes. Oh, another correct one. Stranglethorn Tiger. Our 6s are really weak, but here's something really interesting. Questing Adventurer versus Blade Flurry, which is it's terrible. I would have thought it's amazing with this. And then Argent Commander. Yep, it's definitely the Argent Commander. Definitely the Argent Commander. So we have a pretty decent curve here. You can see it down here. It's like that, you know. I would like stronger 4s, I'll admit. And I'd like if less of my 5s were Assassin's Blades. Anyhow, it's time to tab back into it. Let's make sure it's done it correctly. Awesome, it has. And now, moving my microphone just a little bit, so you might hear a bit of a different sound for the rest of it. And now it's time to play our first match with this deck. So, we got big weapons, yo. We got 2 Assassin's Blades, we've got 3 Deadly Poisons. I would have liked a Perdition's Blade as well. And we've got a lot of combo triggers in the early game, so we'll be throwing back... Crazy. We'll be throwing back anything that does not have a Defias. We want a Defias in the early. Yes! So now, since we're going second, we can coin into Defias. Oh, I love it.
Is someone injured?
But is that what we want to do? I don't think it is. So we can coin out the Wild Pyromancer, and then we can backstab the Northshire Cleric. That's something we can do, and it will kill the Northshire Cleric, and he'll only... my Wild Pyromancer will only have 1 health. But then I don't have a play next turn. So I think I point out my daggers, and then I hit it with the backstab, and I hit it. With my face. So now I have a dagger out, and I have a turn 2 play. It's really unfortunate we didn't go into the Defias Ringleader trigger, but it wouldn't have been a good idea. Do I like to play with fire? I wonder if he likes to play with fire. So this is unfortunate. Since we've got such a standardized mana curve, we are being flooded with our top end. So, you know, it may have been wrong there for me to use my dagger, because now if I draw out a deadly poison, I'm not going to be able to use it and then combo into the Defias Ringleader. Oh, wow. But that'll be fine. It does do 1 damage to itself. But, you know, that's okay. At the very least, I got it off the board, so now he can't just cast a spell at my Defias Ringleader and wipe my board. So hopefully that was his only Wild Pyromancer. Okie dokie. Oh no. Okay, so if I use Deadly Poison, I do 1 damage to everything. No matter what I'm doing, I'm using this. So 1 damage to everything. So anything that's going to die to 1 damage, I need to kill off. Hang on. That's correct. That's got to be correct. Yes. Okay, so I attack up here. In fact, I just attack all for the face, and then I Deadly Poison. It wipes out the majority of things, and then I can kill his Dragonling mechanic. And I've got a good solid 10 damage in. Well, actually 12, because he healed himself at one point. That was frustrating.
Ready, sir.
Ha! It's taunt time. Come on, grab your friends. You know what? It's probably actually time for the Frostwolf.
Here we go.
The reason I've done that is because there are an infinite amount of ways I can deal with Silverhand Knight and draw that out of my deck. So I don't have to worry about him thinking he's getting value trading there. Huh. I can just put up 2 taunt walls. Yeah.
Ready for action.
Here we go. Here we
End.
go.
Okay, so basically, I have the ability to do 1 damage. That's a hero ability, 2 damage, etc. So now my Stormpike, my Argent can kill the Frost Elemental.
What you want?
They'll never know what hit them.
That's a bit frustrating. So I'll kill that. Argent kills that. Awesome. So what would suck now? Holy Smite and Holy Nova. I probably want to sprint sometime soon. That would also be really good for me. It's unfortunate that all of our taunts are so weak. We don't have anything like a Tazdingo or...
Embrace the void.
That's not good. You can just heal this guy out of existence. Which he did. Wow, that guy wants me dead. I think I lose, actually, off the back of that. Hang on. I can use this. Makes this safe when I kill the Arcanine. And that's the only thing that gives me a chance here.
The might of Stormwind.
Here we go.
Okay, so now he can't heal me for damage.
Thank you.
Oh god, this is the end of the game. Bad manners, thank you. Please still think you have the Arcanine and heal me. Alright, so maybe he doesn't have the victory wrapped up in a bow. He's doing a lot of card draw though, and I'm a little intimidated by that. That's definitely a problem for me. Oh hey, sprint. That'd be great if I had, you know, health. I think I die here, actually. Hang on. Is there anything I can draw that will make me survive? Because I can Stranglethorn Tiger into the SI7 agent, hit the Mogashan Warden, and then hit the Stormpike Commando into it. And that removes the Mogashan Warden. And then I have the Frostwolf Warlord on the field, and I can attack. The only way that I survive this turn is drawing out something ridiculous. And we didn't manage to do it.
Here we go.
Oh, hang on.
For the Alliance!
Nah. Yeah, no, but still no permutation of what I do actually stops him from doing at least 2 damage to me next turn. Well played, end turn, concede. Fuck. We had way more value than him. He just did an absurd amount of damage to us. So that's something we do have to worry about, because we are going to be using the weapons to remove things the opposing hero plays. And we don't have taunts up, so we don't really have any, like, effective HP. We just have the 30 we start with. And unfortunately, he had more than that. But hey, we might be on our way to 0-3 with Rogue, and I wouldn't be surprised, would you?
Watch your back.
So again, I'm going second, so I want to Defias Ringleader. None of those are a Defias Ringleader, I've just happened to notice. It's a shame. I have 3 in the deck. I should really have one in my opening hands. Now, here's my choice. If I play Wild... I'm going to play Wild Pyromancer, but do I want to backstab that? Oh, hang on, I'm not even going to play Wild Pyromancer. What am I talking about? I was wondering if I wanted to backstab that before I play Wild Pyromancer, or if I want to play Wild Pyromancer and then cast the coin, just to do 1 damage AoE. Kind of like a whirlwind, but no. That's dumb.
Morning person.
I do that, and then I give it poison, and then I kill it. Done. Board clear, hey! 5 cards, 6 cards, 1 card on the field. Of course, Wild Pyromancer is much better in a priest deck, because you can actually heal it, and you can give it health, which are 2 different things. And you can make him survive to get more value out of him. But as it stands, we'll only be using him as a double trigger, or we'll be triggering him once, and then just trading him in. Attack? Attack the Wild Pyromancer? I mean, yeah, it looks like he's going to, so I'm fine with that. It's a suboptimal target to be striking, friend. Now, I have another Deadly Poison. And I have an Assassin's Blade, so that's going to be pretty interesting, but I'll actually just play out the Hunter. So next turn I do have the option of Assassin's Blade and Deadly Poison for a 5 damage 4-strike weapon. And considering his response to my 3-1, which wasn't playing Acidic Swamp Ooze, it's likely he doesn't even have the ability to. Do I want to silence that? Yeah, I think I do, actually. So I'll just silence it and attack past it. Not even interested in dealing with the Gurubashi Berserker. Now, I do have head crack, so I should start thinking about trying to get a head crack trigger every single turn. Another True Silver Champion. Wow, this guy and his value.
Reporting for duty.
6 mana. Head crack. The only reason I did that is because the Assassin's Blade plus Deadly Poison play can come in next turn. Next turn I'll have 7 mana, with coin I'll have 8. Okay. This should be okay. Should be fine. Spending a lot to deal with that thing. Oh, great.
Not on my watch.
Oh, hey, Defias. Really good to see you. So now would be a really good time for that Wild Pyromancer, right? So I need to break this shield. I can break that shield with Backstab. I can break that shield with SI7 Agent on trigger. I think... I think this is the correct play.
Ha, this guy's toast.
So, how much mana do I have left after that? Oh, just enough to do all of that. Okay. Then kill it. And then coin out the Defias. Now, I'm pretty sad that I didn't get to put my Deadly Poison on the Assassin's Blade. I've used 2 of my 3 Deadly Poisons. Wait. Yes, 2 of my 3. But since I populated the board, now he's got the strike on this. He uses that to clear one of them, and then he can't clear another with the Argent Protector. Unless he wants to lose his Argent Protector. And here, because he gets basically a free trade with the Gurubashi Berserker, a Consecrate isn't really useful for him. And he's definitely not going to play one after having done that. Man. I want to sprint. We're having trouble here. Against Markun. I did not even greet you. How rude of me. So at the very least I can kill Gurubashi Berserker.
Not on my watch.
Man, he's just making really, really big taunts. It's frustrating me.
Here we go.
And it sucks that I have to attack it, but... Man, I think I die. I think he's just got too many taunts. And we couldn't deal with them. And this combo, he's making really big Sunwalkers, basically. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, we're basically done here.
Drink with me, friend.
Yep. No, we're done. That's a really good combo, guy.
Not
good combo.
on my watch.
Really would have enjoyed getting any of my Defias ringleaders earlier.
Reporting for duty.
Anyway.
Well met.
Here we go. Well played.
I'm so... Alright. 0-2, guys. It's okay. I think we might never choose Rogue ever again. Now, we have gone from 0-2 to, I think, 6-2 before. 6-3. So, there's a possibility we run into a win streak. But, you know what's almost certain? That we don't get enough gold to come back into the arena. And you know what? I don't fucking think I deserve it. Honestly, I shouldn't be in the arena.
Valera.
At this rate.
I will fight with honor.
Watch
I have 3 Defias ringleaders. Why? Just why? Absurd. At the very least I have turn 1 play, my Goldshire Footman. Best card.
Ready for action!
And hopefully he plays a 3-2, and then I can clear that out with the backstab, and then play daggers. Or ultimate dream, he plays a 3-2, he coins out a 3-2, I backstab it, and I've drawn Defias Ringleader. Well, that didn't quite work how planned, but... you know, you gotta roll with the punches. At least I got a 2 drop, so you know.
Here we go.
Bonk. I was even considering running the Goldshire Footman into it so that I didn't have to take 1 point of damage, because, as we've realized, fuck damage. Consecrate.
Blood and plunder.
How many True Silver Champions do you want? Okay, so it looks like this turn is backstab. Which clears that, thanks to the Wild Pyromancer's ability. And we're not going to cast another creature, because it's just too easily killed by the True Silver Champion. And that's an Emperor Cobra, which usually trades for 1 or 2 things, trading for nothing. Not good.
I'll put it on your head.
Yep. Assassin's Blade. Another backstab would be good, so I can remove that. Hey, another backstab!
Here we go.
Awesome. So we're wrestling control of this board, but the problem is, we don't have value. We have 4, he has 6. We spend a lot to deal with the things that he does. That's unfortunate. And of course, the True Silver Champion basically gets him at 2-4.
Let me think.
Oh no! Okay, so now I have to remove that with my face.
Here we go.
I was considering playing any of my other creatures, but honestly, if I'm gonna leave the Divine Shield on him, it should be fine.
Truth is my shield.
So now it's 6. I'll do that. I'll have a 5-6. Why not? Sounds fun. I was also considering copying my own Argent Commander and then running one of them in to break the shields, and then hitting it with my face and running the other in to kill it. But then the problem with that is it leaves me way too open to Consecrate. Consecrate will just ruin my board at that point. I have actually never seen that card before in my life.
Reporting for duty.
Huh. Blessed Champion. I did not know that existed. Anyway, so we've got a really good way of dealing with this guy. Do I want to play... Yeah, I'll play a head crack. That'll hit me in the face. Yeah. So next turn, I have another head crack. Basically, at this point, consecrate and then trade your 2-1 into my 4-2 at that point. And now you've got a chance to win the game. Or heal yourself a bunch. But at this rate, it is looking like I'm going to win. That's no consecrate. This might be Single Wisdom. I still have lethal in the field. Hey, we both well played at the same time. Alright. Finally! Nice to see you, Defias! Fucking scumlord card. Oh, I'll just turn up for the end of the battle. Yeah, it's fine. It's like the group member in university who turns up at the very end of the semester and starts claiming credit. Oh yeah, no, I was part of this project as well. I was doing this work. No, fucking no. No, you weren't. Go to hell. Roger. You can tell I'm a little salty about groups that I've had in university.
Valera versus Jane.
INTJ.
You asked for it. Watch.
Man, I swear our opening hands are always just like horrible. We have 3 Defiers. 2 Argent Commanders, but you know what? Fuck it, man. We got a Defias ringleader, so we're cool. Now we just need to draw a trigger for it. Otherwise we have to play it as a naked 2-2, and that's ugly. That can be a trigger, but don't want it to be. It'll have to be a trigger on turn 3, which is way too late already. Just pass your turn. There you go. Now, I'm not going to attack, so that I do have the option to Deadly Poison into Device Ringleader next turn. Although I am considering even just putting out the Emperor Cobra. Because the Emperor Cobra will trade with that. But so will a Deadly Poison, so...
Here we go.
So now he does have to play a Fire Blast to defeat the Defias Bandit, but then he's only got 1 mana left, and he's demonstrated that he doesn't have any 1 mana plays. He does have the coin though, so maybe he coins out something for a 2. But whatever it is, I'm very likely to be able to kill it with my Wicked Knife. Oh no. Coin and then... Wow, that's so efficient.
Well played.
Man, a lot of people that I'm versing, and myself included, have Wild Pyromancers recently. This is crazy.
Here we go.
At the very least, I finally have a solid minion out on the board. Yes! Probably Emperor Cobra Knives next turn, unless I draw something relevant. It sucked to see that polymorphed, but I do have better polymorph targets around. So does Knives. It's still Knives? Just because I only need to do 1 damage to that,
Here
so...
we go.
So now he can Fire Blast the Chillwind Yeti, but then he can only use 3 mana. He can only utilize 3 mana. And whatever he does with 3 mana, I'm very likely to be able to kill it with an Argent Commander next turn. So this is slowing down his tempo.
To Northrend. Victory.
Here we
And I'll do that because I do have the Assassin's Blade lying in wait. And no deadly poisons, so it's not like I want to enter next turn with a weapon for any specific reason. Okay, come on, be our second win. We just to... Arcane Missiles or something? I'll kill that for free with my Emperor Cobra. Now, he's moving into the turn where he has Flame Strike. We should definitely consider that. Argent Commander leaves against the Flame Strike. Assassin's Blade also does. But this is much more mana efficient. And I can play the Assassin's Blade at basically any time. Also, it'd probably be very nice to play the Assassin's Blade if I already have, say, something like a... I don't know, Deadly Poison? Deck. Hint, hint, Deadly Poison. Give me that fucking card.
I wonder.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Oh, yes, he's digging. Okay, so kill the Emperor Cobra. I have 8 damage visible. Can I win? No. No, I cannot.
Here we go.
Awesome, but I'm very close to winning. I've got 3 damage lying in wait here, and he needs to find a very inventive way to get rid of this Argent Commander while dealing with a 6/6. So he has a lot of cards in hand, he has 8 mana, but because of how few answers he actually had last turn, I'm not thinking he's able to clear both of these. I'm thinking he Fireball. Okay. Polymorph this one. Or Vaporize. It's probably a Vaporize if I had to guess. Not a Vaporize. That means it's an Ice Block. Right? That means it's Ice Block. So I won't Deadly Poison yet. Wait, yeah, I will. Oh, God.
Well
Oh. Woo. 2 for 2. Awesome. I'm just checking. Hang on. Yes, we have 3 Defias ringleaders, and yet we never really draw any of them in the early game with a combo trigger. And we have 2 backstabs, and we have 3 deadly poisons, and we have a Goldshy Footman, and we have all of this bullshit, but we're not really drawing the things for them, so I'm a little frustrated. One thing, it did offer me 2 Wisps, so now I'm even thinking, hang on, was a Wisp a correct choice? If I had 2 Wisps in this deck, and I managed to draw Wisp and Defias, I'd have a 1-1, a 2-1, and a 2-2 out on the first turn.
Valera versus Uther.
I don't think it was a great choice, but I'm just saying, that's interesting.
Watch your
Definitely interesting.
back.
I hate to do this, but I'm throwing both of those back. I want a fucking Defias ring. Can you hear my soul being crushed? Can you hear just the gaping void where my heart used to be just out of existence? I can. That's the important thing. There's no turn 1 play he can make that I can't deal with optimally as well. Yes!
This is our town, scrub.
Are you ready for a miracle? Ready as I can be. This is our town, scrub. Yeah, beat it.
I hope you like my invention.
I do. So far he's given up no card advantage because he did draw a card by playing the Novice Engineer. If he plays something like a Loot Hoarder, I am very tempted to silence it. Because cards are so important. Well, I'm going to hit that one with my face as well. Hey, and a Razorfen Hunter, really good play.
Don't mess.
Here we go.
You're looking at me.
So now he moves into the turn where he has a Consecrate, and that may be what he was waiting for, but at the very least I have something that survives. Another Reinforce, so definitely not a Consecrate at this point. However...
Bring me steel.
Oh. What are you playing at? I'm considering what I want to do. Because I do want to get the Chillwind Yeti out this turn. Because then it's safe against... What the fuck do I do here? Okay. I've decided. It's crazy, though.
Here we
Hit that with
go.
my face. Backstab that. And then, because it has 1 damage, I'll hit it with that.
Suck steel. Why?
And I'll play a taunt. Now, the reason I hit it with the Defias Ringleader rather than the healthier Razorfen Hunter is because now the Razorfen Hunter still survives against Consecrate, whereas the Defias Ringleader was going to die regardless. Now, of course, if he plays... Ah, Truce of a Champion. Awesome. You've got a 2-1 you can strike. Good luck with that. So we're very likely to win this one as well, from the looks of it. Huh. You know, I actually may play that taunt.
Suck steel wide.
Here we go.
So I have a charge, and if the charge survives, I can Faceless Manipulate it next turn and charge again. So things that suck here.
The victory.
Conceding. He could concede against me, and that would make me very, very sad. And a little bit self-conscious. Now, is that our third? Only the Mighty. Great, so now I have to play Mighty... Ah, fuck it, man. I'm re-rolling that quest. 1 second. Here we go. Beatdown. Yes, that's way better. Way more achievable. So we went from 0-2 to 3-2. We are halfway to our 6-3. So fucking bad. Oh, those first 2 games. I'd like to apologize on my own behalf. I'm sorry. Sincerely, from deep in my heart. I'm a little bit salty about them. I'll just move the camera over just a little bit.
Versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
Fuck. I'm gonna throw back the Deadly Poison and hope I get a backstab to trigger. No! I kept asking for Defias Ringleaders and then the game said, you know what? Fuck you, Defias Ringleader loving ass bitch. And gave me infinite Defias Ringleaders against a Hunter who has unleashed the doggies. I'm sorry, game. My bad. So at the very least, it doesn't look like at this point we have to put out a naked Defias Ringleader, because we do have the Razorfen Hunter to go into.
Wanna blow something up?
Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. What?!
My apologies.
Absurd value! Mental. Absolutely mental. The reason I played the Defias Ringleader rather than the rather more mana efficient Razorfen Hunter is because I had a combo trigger for the Defias Ringleader. And, you know, if I draw out a 2 mana thing next turn, I have another combo for a Defias Ringleader and I can have a really big board. But that was absurd. Threaten.
I will be your dad.
I will hunt you down.
I'm wondering whether the Emperor Cobra is the correct choice. I don't think it is. I think Daggers is actually the correct choice. Just so that I still have something on the board. And using your hero ability does not count as a combo trigger. It says specifically a bonus if you already played a card this turn. Not a hero ability, a card. Man. So I'm just going to try and ignore that until I can kill it with the Emperor Cobra. So he is very incentivized to start taking out my stuff, or the Emperor Cobra if he can. If he's got a kill command, you know the Emperor Cobra is going to get the shitty end of that. If he's got an Eaglehorn Bow, you know what's going to happen as well. Doggies. Wow. Yeah, kill the Cobra so that I can't take out the Twilight Drake. Well, at the very least, it sapped up 2 of his doggies. I was going to be able to clear my board. This is probably a loss. And as I said, we got the Defias against literally the fucking worst thing to get the Defias against. The doggies. It looks like this guy just isn't as unlucky as I am. Of course, if he deadly shots now, I'm going to consider conceding. I won't do it, but I'll consider it very heavily. So yeah, we get what we keep asking for, but against the opponent we would never want to use it against. And then we used it, and got completely in the A because of it. So I'm probably going to backstab that. I just don't want that to be a misdirection or a freezing trap. Don't be misdirection or freezing trap. Don't be misdirection or freezing trap. Awesome, wasn't. I just need to draw answers here. Nope. Those aren't really good answers. Now, he can use the one to go over here. I need to stabilize. And that Core Hound is not going to help me stabilize. Oh god, I can't even Assassin's Blade it, because I'll give up almost all of my life. Because Assassin's Blade plus SI7 Agent would kill it. No, I need to kill the Sun Fury Protector. Hang on. I'll play the Razorfen Huntress wait. No. Shit. Because that's probably a snipe. If it's a snipe, we lose, guys, because I need to have out the Assassin's Blade and I need to have out the Goldshy Footman for the taunt. And the Assassin's Blade is to kill the Sun Fury Protector so that he can only use the Core Hound against the taunt.
Options.
But, if that's a snipe, I want to play something before the Goldshy Footman, but I can't. Because if I play anything before the Goldshy Footman, I don't have enough mana to do it. Don't be a snipe, don't be a snipe, don't be a snipe. Fuck! We lose, guys.
Here we go. Well,
Alright, you know what? 3 for 3. Much better than I thought I was going to go as soon as we hit 0-1. And definitely much better than I thought I was going to go when we hit 0-2. And hey, it might even get us enough gold to get back into the arena, so it won't be a horrible tragedy after all. Right, so didn't get us enough gold to get back into the arena, so it's a horrible tragedy after all. We will open the pack. Come on. Awesome, a rare. Terrific. I have all of those. I actually don't have any Starfalls for my Druid deck, and I'm thinking of making a Ancient Watcher Druid deck, so that's probably very interesting to see what I can do with that. But, for the moment, at the very least until I can farm up that quest, the Beatdown, that's been Hearthstone Arena. I've been Rhapsody, that's been the reason I don't play Rogue, and hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. We'll see you next time.